I'll ask Ben Lecard because he has the microphone now. Scoreless in the first half, you turned things around in the second half, and Coach and I were joking that almost all the hoops seemed to be pretty easy because you were getting some great passes and you just found those soft spots in the defense. What allowed you to have success?
The team was really moving the ball well there. It seemed like they picked up pressure in the second half, and we just got open, and my guys were feeding me, and it was just all working out there.
You've been around a lot throughout your career. Is there any frustration when you go through a first half and you have some foul trouble and you don't have any points to show for it?
Yeah, I mean, it's frustrating for sure. You just can't let it get down on yourself. You'll ruin your game, and it's about the team, not about you.
We'll welcome in Nate Ward. Nate, getting this victory, your team's at least guaranteed a split of the section title. You can potentially win it outright depending on what happens Friday.
Sir.
How much of a goal was that before the section slate even began, dating back about 6 weeks?
It was our main goal all year. I mean, we look up at the banner before the game. We wanted to get our stitches up there. I mean, yeah, we're the champs right now, but we want it all, so we're coming for them Friday.
And you know what it's like to be a champ. You were one of a few players honored at half here for the soccer championship. How enjoyable was that? Well, I'm sure you had to keep your focus on basketball to get to enjoy at least for a few minutes with your teammates here.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, it's always good getting back with the soccer guys. I mean, it was a decade since the soccer team won, so I guess both teams are making history this year. So.
Well, I first of all, I want to congratulate you guys. I mean, to have 6 seniors come through 4 years together, be this close and be this much of a team means a lot. And the way you guys play on the floor, the way that togetherness, the unselfishness, it shows on the floor and on your record. So congratulations. I give you a lot of credit. And I give a lot of credit to Coach Highland. Hopefully I can get a little bit of credit from getting them to this point for them. But I want to ask, two of the fan favorites here are Brandon Brown and Connor. They're cheering from the whole game. It's really hard as a senior to sit there on the bench, but all year long I never saw a frown. You guys are always leading the cheer section. It's hard to come to practice every day and know that you're not going to get as many minutes as some of your teammates. How do you keep your good attitude, and what's your keys?
I'm the hype man. That's all. I don't care if I sit on the bench. I know my role. So if I got to bring the hype, I got to bring the hype. So it's all for the team. If the team does better, I mean, that's what I like. So I'm going to do it.
Coaches always talk about how important it is to have players that compete hard in practice to get those starters ready, per se. Do you take pride in having a role like that where even if you don't play a lot in the game, that you're really contributing in what a lot of the fans don't see?
Yeah, I mean, whatever I can do to make these guys prepared to get the dub like this, I mean, I'll do it. I don't care if I have to sit there, grab pom-poms and cheer like this. I'll do it. I don't care.
Maybe a career for you after you wrap up here. Connor, I want to get your thoughts on knowing that this was going to be the last home game. Was it a little bit different for you and the seniors? Was it a little bit more emotional?
No, not really. I mean, I've been playing with them since like 7th grade, so it's nice to see these guys grow up together and play. The win's a win. It doesn't matter if I'm sitting or playing. As long as we come out together as a team with a win, that's all I care about.
And Coach made a good point that, of course, Christian McGowan's not going to be available for the playoffs. Do you feel, all of you seniors collectively, that you're all going to have to step up your game even more once you get to the postseason and you lose one of your top players?
Well, during playoffs, it's going to be hard without Christian, but I feel like Nate, Ben, and Tom can step up to the game and play the way they play. I feel like Nate's going to do good with the point, Ben's going to do good at the big, and Tom's going to do good with the point too. I mean, they're all great players. No matter what you put them at, they'll play. Ben, Nate, and Tom will all play their hearts out no matter what.
Tommy, I want to ask you about the defensive effort tonight. This is a team in Amani averaging more than 66 points per game. You hold them to 48, so nearly 20 below the average. What did your team do well on that side of the floor?
I mean, Coach put in the game plan. We had a scouting report for each player, and it's just about executing it. We just went out there. We knew what we had to do. We had to play help defense. We had the rebound, and I think we did a great job doing that tonight.
Who's we didn't talk to Ethan, right?
Yeah, we'll get Ethan.
Okay. Everyone else got an opportunity. So you're talking here with your former coach. You have a current coach here. Has there been any difficulty in the transition?
I wouldn't say so. With Doc Biz, obviously he gave us the best foundation we could ask for. And Coach Highland, it's not a coincidence that he's section champ on his first year of coaching. They're both terrific coaches, and I couldn't ask for a better transition.
This was the only team that defeated you in the section this year. Was there a little bit more of a desire to get that payback, get that revenge here, knowing that you had an opportunity at home?
I think there was. Amani's a good team, and when we played them at their home base, they had a big atmosphere and a big crowd, and I think that we matched their energy just as well at the home side.
Coach, anything else?
Well, I just want to know, maybe more for Brown, and I see him talking to you a lot. Is there any truth that Coach Kalock and Coach Zimmerman just sit on the bench to make Coach Highland look good? Is there any interaction with your assistant coaches out there?
Shout out my boy Zim, best coach around, under Highland, of course.
Well, listen, I'm so proud of you guys, not only on the court but off the court. I think you guys all have an awesome future from, regardless, even when your playing days are done. You represent Greensburg Central Catholic well. You represent me as a former coach and your current coach well. I wish you all the best. Go get some wins in the playoffs.
Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll let you off the mic and welcome in head coach Christian Highland.